Yo, it's Germanium. I'm gonna teach you how to day trade. So, price moves three ways. Okay? It moves up, it moves down, it moves sideways. Okay? But, but, since there's always people buying and selling at the same time, there's gonna be, it's not gonna just be a straight line up or a straight line down. It's gonna be choppy a little bit. Or that's what you want. That's how you get the most trades, when it's choppy. Alright? So when price is going up, we call that an uptrend, right? Because it's not really just going straight up, there's people selling. So it goes down, but it keeps going up. It's going up relatively, right? So and then there's a downtrend, which is the fucking opposite. It goes down, right? And then there's sideways. You can call it consolidation, ranging, whatever the fuck you want. Right? I'm gonna teach y'all how to trade all this shit, and I'm gonna show y'all some trades I took on an actual fucking chart. So we'll start with an uptrend. With an uptrend, you wait for a level of sellers to get broken on a lower time frame. So we're just gonna say that since I have the 4 hour up right here, we're just gonna say these are all 4 hour time frames. Alright. So you go to a lower time frame and you see that there is resistance on like maybe the 30-minute time frame, like right here. Right. So you're gonna find that you're gonna find the top of that resistance where the sellers won't let price go up. You're gonna draw a line across. Okay. And if the buyers get enough power to make an indication above where the sellers are, that's good. You want to mark that out because the seller's going to come back in. They're going to sell it back under the level, and then the buyers, if it's a higher low because we're in an uptrend, the buyers will they'll buy it even higher, right? So you would enter where the sellers were, take profit right here or above, stop loss down here. Okay, same thing over here, just backwards. You would enter a short. Say let's say there's buyers right here, and they're like, no, 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 price, don't go down. Price gonna go down because the seller's gonna be in control because we're in a downtrend. So it's gonna break through. Buyer's gonna buy it back up above the level, and then once it comes back to the level, you sell at the level to at least where it went down to, or a little bit more, with your stop loss where the buyers took it to. All right, and then over here, you're gonna wait for like these little hints above, like one of these levels, right? Because it's just stuck in between 120 and fucking 113, right? So if you're stuck in between here, you wait for it to break above, give these little indications, and then you enter at this line, and then go up. That's a pretty fast way of explaining it. Alright, you don't really gotta be fucking elaborate with it. That's just what it is. So we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna look at Bitcoin and this trade I took. Let's y'all just look at it for a second. Wait. Oh my phone. Tell me in the comments if y'all see the setup already. Alright, it's just right there. I'll show an example of the long too. But look at that. Alright, y'all find it? Cool. So, what I saw was price on a fat downtrend, right? And I saw that there was a level of buyers like around this area. It kept pushing price up. I can like draw a line there. There's buyers at blue line pushed price up. But since price didn't go above this, this is lower high. we're still on downtrend. Okay? Price comes down, new low, comes down to here. Sellers push the price. Where'd my fucking paintbrush go? Sellers push the price down to right here. And then the buyers, they stepped in and they created a lower high right here at that green candle. But then the sellers made a lower low. Alright. So we know that under here, price sells. See that? It came up above the blue line, but since it didn't create a higher high, that's a lower high, that's a lower low. Price is in a downtrend. It's going to make a lower low. Enter at the blue line. You can hold that bitch. Alright. Let me show y'all along. Let me show y'all along. Okay. So, you can see we have Bitcoin stuck like fucking here. Bitcoin stuck, trading, like in this range. Alright. We got, oh, and it's also stuck, it's stuck here too. Right, so it's trading, pop, whoa, indication of the upside. Comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down. That's a higher low. So we look for a higher high above purple box, because we know above the purple box price wants to buy up. So you enter the purple box. You can hold that bitch up to here, or you can zoom out, look at the higher time frame, see price above here, buys up to here, and you can long that shit up to here. I'll put a position on the chart so you can see that good. You could hit little, you could hit that, you could hit that. Either way, you want your target right there at the least. Yeah. Or you could see, you could look at it a different way. See price indicated above purple box, corrected back down to purple box, and continued higher. Alright, you can see that. I see that. You see that? I just, you know? And that's how you do it. That's how you trade. It's that simple, bro. Like, anyone fucking selling some shit on some fucking bullshit fair value gaps or some fucking bullshit ICT. Like, I don't even know what that shit means, man. Just look at the fucking chart. Fucking tells you. Peace.